You are not ugly. And this is how dating apps have lied to you about female attraction. Have you ever felt that women only want the top 1% of all men? If you're not 6'5", shredded, making 7 figures, you have absolutely no chance in today's dating market. Now, I've seen this belief system spreading faster than an STD at a party hostel. However, I've got some news for you. That belief did not come from real life. It came from dating apps. And dating apps are lying to you. They have tricked an entire generation into believing they are undesirable or ugly, when in reality, they're just playing a rigged game. If you've been struggling with dating or you feel as if women just don't give you a chance, this video will change everything for you. Let's get into it. Dating apps are rigged against you. Firstly, they are private companies that are designed to extract as much profit off their user base as possible, and losing users is not good for business. So they're not designed to help you find a partner because that would then affect their bottom line. They're actually designed to keep you paying money as much as they possibly can get from you and keep you feeling lonely, like you're just out of reach from your desired goal. So they're not made and designed to help you find a partner, firstly. Number two, they're designed for men, not women, because they actually strip away about 80% of what women find attractive in men and simplify the entire process. See, when it comes to female attraction, now I have an entire video on this topic, so I'm gonna link it up here, one of these sides. When it comes to female attraction, yes, looks are important. However, your physical appearance is secondary to your behaviors, such as your presence, like how she feels around you, your confidence. Do you carry yourself as someone who knows he has worth? Your social intelligence. How do you navigate conversations that allow her to open up in a smooth, natural way? Your charisma. For example, how authentic are you? Are you comfortable expressing your sense of humor? And your energy. Do you make her feel safe, excited, intrigued? See, dating apps remove all of this from the equation and leave her to make a split-second decision on a single trait, and that's your physical appearance. So essentially your looks, your height, and your ability to flex a fake lifestyle. This is not how women pick a potential partner in real life. So of course, women seem pickier or more hypergamous on dating apps. That's because they're forced to be. They don't get to experience your energy, your confidence, charisma, your humor. All they have to go off is a couple of pictures. That is it. In real life, attraction works very differently. Let's talk about the dating app illusion. How did we get here and how are we continuously falling for this lie? Well, it's because there's some data to back up these assumptions. See, it's not just a feeling. A famous OkCupid study showed that women rated more than 80% of men as below average in attractiveness. That means that the majority of guys are instantly rejected. And the top 5-10% of all men, they don't just get more matches, they get almost all of the matches. So what happens as a result of this? Well, the majority of men just start assuming women only want the top 1% of guys. If I don't look like Chris Hemsworth, there's no way I can get a cute girl. Or women are just too picky, there's no point in trying. And then they keep using the dating apps, getting rejected again and again, solidifying this belief even more. They're caught in a loop of confirmation bias. They don't realize they're playing a game designed for them to lose. Don't get a terrible ratio and an algorithm designed to keep you lonely and paying money as evidence of female nature. See, the truth is, as I said, dating apps are designed for men. Men are able to make a split-second decision as to whether we are interested in becoming intimate with someone just purely from their looks alone. Physical appearance and attractiveness is the most important attraction switch for men. And this is exactly why men have a more even distribution curve when it comes to how we rate women on these apps. But women do not assess men the same way. She needs time in order to assess how she feels in our presence. to assess our behaviors. Otherwise, they'd be choosing a partner a lot more similarly to how men choose a partner. And let's face it, if that was the case, it would probably make things a little more simple. However, that is not the reality we live in, my friend. And if 80% of the metrics women use in order to assess whether they're attracted to us is taken away, then of course she's going to choose only the guys in the top echelon of the only metric that she has provided in order to make a decision: looks. Because every other metric has been taken away. Again, there's also another reason why most women don't use or like dating apps. It doesn't give them the information they need in order to assess properly whether they're actually attracted to someone. Most women just want a cool guy that makes them feel good in his presence. You'd be very surprised by how down to earth most women are. When you approach a woman in real life, she's not just assessing you for your physical appearance, for example, whether your jaw is sharp enough to cut her grass. She's actually experiencing you, your eye contact, your vibe, the way you carry yourself, your confidence, your energy, your communication skills, how she feels around you. And if she feels good, then you've already beaten 99% of the chodes who are fighting for scraps on the apps. Because most women aren't looking for a 6'5" fitness model with a 15-inch schlong. They just want a cool guy who's confident, they can rely on, who she feels good spending time with. Now, I'm gonna share with you a harsh and kind of scary truth, and that's if you're only using dating apps in order to find a partner, then you're essentially rejecting yourself. Most men are losing hope because they're too afraid to approach someone in real life. They swipe for months, maybe even years, getting below average results. Sure, they might get a cute one here and there, but they're never fully satisfied. Where for most, they just assume that it's because they're undesirable, where in reality, they never even gave themselves a chance in the first place. Let me put it this way. If your only experience with women is through an app with a terrible ratio, that's not you being rejected. You're literally not even showing up. If you've never started a real conversation, if you've never given a woman a chance to experience you in real life, then you cannot say that women don't like you, because you never really gave them the chance to like you. And when it comes to our fear of rejection, the funny part is most of us are scared of being rejected by someone in real life. Yeah, it's scary, but studies have shown for the average guy, the vast majority of men who use dating apps have way lower self-esteem than men who don't. Even though you're not being rejected directly, the fact that you are constantly swiping but find yourself only getting a small number of matches compared to how many swipes you're making, our brain subconsciously takes this as constantly being rejected. If you read the studies on this, it is very clear that dating apps are incredibly bad for the average man's self-esteem. And ironically, in the long run, this is going to make their dating life worse, because if they do find themselves on a date with a girl, because their self-esteem is lower, it's going to lower the likelihood of them having success on that date in the end anyway. This is why I always push on the fact that, guys, if you're only using dating apps, you are truly depriving yourself of, number one, the best way to potentially meet women, which is in real life, and number two, you are handicapping yourself if you're only using it and not aware of these facts. You're lowering your self-esteem in the long run. You are decreasing the likelihood of you actually finding a partner who really is the best match for you. So Ben, you ask, what is the solution to my problem? Well, firstly, stop playing a rigged game. If you want to see the real truth about female attraction, then you have to get off the apps and start meeting women in real life. Because here's what's gonna happen. You'll realize most women aren't nearly as picky as you think they are and are far more down to earth than you think they are. You'll find that women don't make a split-second decision purely on your physical appearance, whether they're attracted to you or not. It can often take time to build, which is again why women don't choose partners the exact same way that men do. This should be obvious that women think very differently to men. Men, we make a very split decision as to whether we're attracted to someone purely because physical appearance is the the most important attraction trigger for us. However, for women, the most important attraction triggers are behavioral based. Now, again, our physical appearance will play a part and is important to a degree, but it is far less important than it is for men. That is why on the apps, women are choosing the guys who are at the top of the physical appearance quality because it's the only quality they're provided to make a decision from. Because again, dating apps are made for men. And finally, what's going to happen is you're going to start seeing results. You're going to start connecting with far higher quality women who have better mentalities, who are going to make better long-term partners, with women who you connect with on a deeper level. Because now you're playing on your terms, not on a rigged algorithm. Now, don't get me wrong, if you are lacking confidence or social intelligence, then you, my friend, are going to have work to do regardless. However, at least if you start doing cold approach, meeting women in real life, then you're at least playing in your court. Stop letting a broken system decide your worth. You are not some undesirable nobody. You've just been playing the wrong game and no one told you about it. And when you finally step outside, take that leap of faith and start meeting women in real life, you're going to be taking back the power into your hands. And you're going to realize that you had the power all along and you are capable of far more than you realize. Now get out there and take that power back, my friend. The only men who fail at dating are the ones who never gave themselves a chance. So give yourself a chance, get out there and meet some amazing women. I promise you, you are capable of far more than you realize. Now, if you want to learn the most effective method of meeting and connecting with women in real life and start dating the kind of women that you actually want, then make sure to inquire about mine and Alex's coaching programs. The link is in the description to jump on a free consultation call with myself, Alex, or one of our team members. Also, if you haven't yet, join our private Facebook group. Again, it's free. Make sure to subscribe, like the video, share it if you can. All these things are really good for the algorithm and helps us expose ourselves on the internet to more people, much like a person on the subway who likes to wear nothing underneath a trench coat. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Love you. See you in the next video.